Howdy folks, it's Vern, and welcome back to Rimworld, where today we are starting off with a bit of a raid here. And these folks all have guns and an incendiary launcher. That's gonna be a bit annoying. Are they attacking immediately, or do I have a second? They are attacking immediately. Okay, everybody. Everyone wake up and let's get over here to the kill box. Hall thingamajig. I have a feeling they might be able to actually beat us there. Hey, Alex, you come over here. Of course, some trees have grown up where we're going to be posting folks, but hopefully they'll be able to get some decent positioning going on here. Luckily, we cut down all those trees so that they don't have any actual cover out here. Ooh, Cass has been hit. Hey guys, let's focus on this one. Let Skunk and Connor take care of these two. Come on, guys. What are you doing? Just get out here and shoot this guy. There we go. Alright, hey Udo, I want you to go here. That should be able to get you to where you can stand there. Happy Jack, you go here. Hey Alex, come rescue Cass. How is she doing? 8 hours? She'll be alright. Alright, there we go. Everybody's down now. Go ahead and undraft y'all. We've really got to get some better things going, because these raids are kind of leaving our folks in a little bit of a poor shape here. Let's go ahead also and allow all of this stuff so that we can at least tote it around someplace. Does anyone who's still using a bow? Connor. Looks like you're going to get to update to a poor SMG here. Oh, Alex, undraft. Is he our only doctor who's up? Yep. Alright then. How's she doing? She'll be fine. How about Udo? No immediate danger. No immediate danger. Same. Skunk actually held up pretty well, all things considering. Action, I'm not worried about that right now. Well, anyway, welcome back, folks. That was a bit of an exciting start to today's episode. But that did kind of tell me what I need to focus on for today, is trying to get this all set up. I'm going to have a bit of a thing up here to slow them down so that we can all get here in time and not just have them show up like they did that time. As well as a few traps, of course, to help thin out the numbers a little bit. And Mooney's already getting started on that. Okay, then. Well, let's just let folks heal up a little bit and do some stuff here or there. We also got Shorty converted over, so they're now part of the Ideal Legion. We just got to start converting them, or to break the resistance now. It's 13.1, so it shouldn't take too long to fix that. Oh, the bear's bringing in our die. Nice. Okay, well, let me see what I can do about this with our blocks, and we'll be back in a second. Okay, so while I was looking through some stuff, we had another Forsaken Nomads quest coming up. Apparently they were banished for moral disagreements from their original place. And there's 6 of them coming. Do we have enough beds for that? Let's see, we've got 4 here. I think a couple of these are, yeah, we've got 2 right there, so. I say we go ahead and accept this. If nothing else, give us a little bit of help around the place. And I just saw the reason why we probably shouldn't have accepted that. We have no food. Looks like there's going to be some hunting going on this time around. Let's just, we're going to need some meat. Okay, Well, let me go through these folks and see what they're good at and get some jobs set up, and we'll be back in just a second. Okay, well, I've got the folks in and I got their jobs all set up, but you'll notice 3 of them have already broken down because apparently, because they ate vegetarian meals, they have a -16 mood debuff because of their ideologion. Luckily, we've got some meat in here. We just have to get Cass well enough where she can come cook it for us. But yeah, we've got 2 of them who are picking out on all of our ambrosia that we have stocked up over here. Which is not ideal, if I'm being honest, but it could be worse. Oh, what do these folks need? Oh, I think we can handle giving them a little bit of herbal medicine, seeing as we have 133 at the moment. Hey, Mooney, what are you doing? Drinking? Well, why don't you come deliver this real quick? Skunk, what are you doing? I don't want y'all to consume the potatoes. I want you to haul the potatoes. Help. Skunk, that's it. Come here. Prioritize hauling the potatoes. Don't consume, haul. Mooney. Haul. Okay. Cass, looks like we're going to have to do a little bit of micromanagement here. Connor. No, bad Connor. You come stand over here. Okay, since she's got that. I hate having to do this micromanagement, but it keeps them from eating the raw food. You draft up too and stand here. Gray, come here. Okay. Let him go grab one. Let him go grab one. Let Connor. Why do you want to eat the potatoes so bad? Nope. Reserved by Skunk. Just get over here and grab one. Skunk is nowhere near here. There. Okay. So that, hopefully Cass will get started on that and be able to do that. Since we do have a harvest coming in, which is going to make these folks unhappy, but at this point, I don't care. I could just kick them out if I needed to. None of them are super helpful. We also went ahead and started researching microelectronics, so hopefully we can get that kicked off pretty soon and start trading away some of this mountain of ambrosia for steel, preferably. Oh, it looks like we did complete that. Anyway, here's what I've done for the defensive corridor here. I've made everything out of slate blocks, as you can see. A little bit of a maze for them to come through. I'm going to have everyone stationed up here. I also put some flagstone down here so trees don't grow back. I took the flagstone away from here so they don't move so fast. I went ahead and added these doors in like that so I could put a trap on either side of the doors, and my colonists can go through the middle here, repairing them. Now I know there's a new way of doing it using fences and traps and all that, but I prefer to go with the classics. So once we have enough steel, actually that's one thing I did forget to do. Let's go ahead and put down some sandbags around the corner here. That way they can't just stand here and use cover against us. And this is something we're going to be seeing for a while. Alright, well, let's let them do their thing real quick and see what happens. Okay, so a little bit of progress has been made. I'm lighting up the temples or tombs since we finally got it fully enclosed. I'll show you what I've got going on over here. Went ahead and got my maze completed with the sandbags so they can't stand in the corners. And for now, I'm just using slate because I've got plenty of it. Steel's a little bit tight at the moment. Maybe once we have a deep drill and some bees, I'll switch these all out for steel traps. But for now, we're going to do slate, which they still do 36 damage, so they're not terrible. And if you notice, these have the option to rearm. That's because I'm using the beta traps mod, which it doesn't replace, because you still have the spike traps, but it adds back in the deadfall traps that you used to get back in the alpha and beta before the game finally came out, to where these are all able to be rearmed. They take more materials to actually craft them, but they're not a single time use. You just have to spend the time to have your colonists go out and actually set them back up. In fact, looks like we've made a bit more, so I'll go ahead and throw 4 more down over there. And of course it's getting dark now. But I also went ahead, and since we did get a little bit of steel, we had a whole little steel mountain over here that I had to mine up. Plus I smelted all the steel slag chunks that were around the map. Went ahead and built a well with an electric pump and put up a couple water towers. Plumbed everything in, gave everyone their own personal little basins in their bathrooms. And yeah, hooked everything up like this. Also went ahead and did a sewage outlet instead of a septic tank because I'm just out here outside the walls. I don't think it's going to matter all that much. We shouldn't be over here too often, so that shouldn't come up as much of an issue. And like I say, these folks, they're just going to be at a constant minus 16 because I don't, well, honestly, I don't care enough to go out hunting to keep them happy. They're only going to be around for a few more days. And I did notice somehow Connor switched ideologies again. So I've got him and Alex that we have to work on switching over. Oh, actually, Udo can convert again, so let's just set him to convert. Wow. We'll do it when he wakes up. Our conversion ritual should be soon, 8 days, so it's not too terribly far away. I'd still like to get our dance party going at some point, but for that, I need actual area to do it in. Yeah, these traps are going to help out, at least soften the raiders up a little bit. And I'm not sure. Right now, I'm currently playing on, where is it? Storyteller. Currently on Cassandra, which that's the way the game is meant to be played according to this. But I'm thinking about switching over to Randy, because Cassandra's nice and all. She gives a good amount of challenge and everything. And I don't want to change the difficulty because, well, y'all saw how bad that last raid went. We just barely survived without losing anybody. But Cassandra's not really throwing a whole lot of raids or anything exciting at us. It's a whole lot of mental breaks or random diseases and such like that. One mad ibex earlier. Not a whole lot of entertainment there, so y'all let me know in the comments down below if y'all want me to switch over and start using Randy, or possibly even installing another storyteller that y'all might want me to throw in. I'm not really a fan of the wave ones, at least right now, because, like I say, I'm not any good at this game, but I really love it. But I'm always open to suggestions for how to make this a bit more entertaining for folks. Okay, looks like we have us a war merchant coming on in. But what I wanted to show y'all were these guys here. Just go ahead and pause it. These are hellhounds. These are added in by the Pawnmorpher mod. These folks were originally people. They actually still have some skills that they can use. Not many, but some. But they have a pretty decent melee attack. Let's see. Well, this one doesn't, but it's usually got a pretty decent melee attack on those guys. Plus, they're basically just wargs with horns and red spots with a devil tail. I think they're kind of neat. I also noticed the hungry pin animals. I'm going to have to do something that I don't like doing because I accidentally left this on Do Not Sow for quite a while. So I'm going to have to let the animals out to roam around to get a little bit of food. That should help that. Oh, Mongoose is hiding in the room. Hey, Udo. But you're not doing anything at the moment. Come do this. And then, once you're done with that, just go ahead and queue this up so I don't forget again. There we go. Alright, let's see what we have here. Let me take care of this real quick. Got a little bit of silver from them, selling off some of that ambrosia and whatnot. They didn't really have anything I wanted to buy. But since I've got this open, our animals can now just kind of roam inside the main area, eating their fill. And it looks like everybody's full, so let's go ahead and close this back out. Bara. Oh, perfect. She's already going to go through there for us. So that'll close that out. Now our animal handlers will round all of them back up and take them back to the pasture for us. Colonist idle. Oh, one of the new guys. Okay, that's not a big deal. We are still doing microelectronics. It takes forever to get this one done, especially when we don't have an actual dedicated researcher at the moment, just whoever has the time. And let's see. Nothing really we can do to boost moods or anything. We almost got Connor back to our side. It'll just take a little bit more time. Now let's let this play out and see what happens. Well, looks like we have our next raid and they're attacking immediately. Let's see what we have to deal with here. Shotguns and pistols. Alright, well, everybody, we'll leave Alex alone. Let's draft up and get you all set up back here. Now's as good a time as any, I suppose, to actually set up positions for everyone. Let's see, they'll be coming in here, probably heading here. So let's throw Mooney there, Jack there, toss Udo there, Cass will go in the middle, Skunk, Connor, get your pistol out. Come over here for a second, let's see. Since I did give Mongoose a gun, I'll throw them here. Since these folks are only here temporarily, I'll put them back here so they can come through if needed. Let's go ahead and save our folks defensive positions to make it easier to get them back here. Let's see how well these traps do. Well, looks like it takes 3 to take 1 person out, so it's not terrible. We need to get our guys some training on how to use these weapons, apparently, because that just stinks. Alright, y'all, go about your business. You guys, go after Sorry over here. I don't want to destroy all of our doors as they come running through. And realistically, if these folks happen to get hurt and die, I won't be super upset about it, because they're nothing but a pain with their not liking vegetarian meals and all. Well, that actually turned out quite a bit better for our main colonists anyway, than the last couple raids. And as you can see, I went ahead and laid out that main compound building again. It's still going to take us a little while to get there because stone cutting takes a good little while and I'm out of marble. But all in all, I think this means that our little defensive position is a success. What do y'all think? Alright, Udo, come here. Come get Connor back onto our ideologian. As you'll see, I went ahead and decided to lay down some wooden floors in here because I kept getting trees growing, so I'd have to tell everybody to go chop them down, which was just getting to be annoying. Now this will allow the invaders to walk at normal speed across here, but hopefully, since we have all of our traps put up now, this will soften them up where that's not going to be much of a deal. And they could light fire to it, but at the same time, they'll be the ones in here, so I'm not super concerned about that. We also went ahead and broke Shorty's resistance, so I'm going to go ahead and switch her on over to Recruit and see if we can't get Mooney to do that real quick. Get us our permanent colonist here. And welcome aboard, Shorty. So this will go for colonists, and I'm going to give Shorty her bedroom back. Unassigned Mongoose. Then we can give Shorty her bedroom back, and we can throw Mongoose down here. Alright, and if I remember correctly, Shorty, the reason we were trying to get her is she has the crafting skill we need. So let's go ahead and set those jobs up real quick. Alright, there we go. We've got her all set up. Just in time for everyone to decide to take a break. Alex did end up coming down with an infection, but I don't think we're going to have to worry too much. I will go ahead and bump them up to higher tier medicine. What do you... No. I appreciate you wanting to help. And our pangolins are very important to me, but I'll wake Cass up to handle that. Oh, it isn't even our pangolins, it's just Kelvin here. Not super concerned about that, to be honest with you. How long do we have until that expires? It should be fine. And Cass is now pigging out. Well, it looks like I'm going to go ahead and bump Alex back up to primary doctoring for themselves, because I don't think Cass is going to be over it in the next 3 hours. I could be wrong. Also, wanted to show our pangolin repopulation efforts are going quite well. So, yeah, eventually we're going to have to start releasing them into the wild at some point. I'll probably grab a group of them, take a caravan out to a random place, set up a camp, and release them there. Otherwise, if you just release them to the wild, they kind of hang around on your map. And just, I like the idea of going out here and just releasing them randomly across the plains out here. Alex, how are we doing? Oh, go ahead and tend to yourself. Oh, I probably don't have self-tend. I don't. Okay. Oh no. Who's doctor number 3? Frog. Perfect. Rescue Alex and tend them. They should be fine. I'll go ahead and do that, because they'll either be fine or dead. And... fine. Okay. We've almost got this set up. I'm not going to worry about cleaning this or anything, because the only folks that really should be there are raiders. And I noticed all my animals were starving and everything, and I got a little message saying some hay had rotted. I looked over my stockpile, and apparently we have plenty of hay. I just didn't realize it. So I went ahead and built a little bit of a hay loft over here so that we could keep it in the barn so the animals will be able to jump over there real quick and get something to eat. Speaking of something to eat, we're running dangerously low on food again. How long are these folks gonna be here? Oh, they're leaving in just a little while. It is nice because I can just put one of them over here to constantly stone cut. But I'll be glad when they're gone because it's a pain in the butt to feed them. Especially seeing as they don't like to eat veggie meals. How's our harvest coming along? Oh, we got plenty of potatoes ready to come in. They just haven't done it yet. A falling ship. A shuttle is taking damage. You know what? Sure, why not? Where are they gonna land? Oh! Really? They had to destroy part of our walls. At least it makes it easy to defend them. Everybody but Alex, and then these folks. Rescue shuttle arrives in 7 hours, 6 hours, so that means we should have the attack coming in fairly soon. Maybe. Well, maybe they won't get attacked after all. Or maybe they'll show up after they've already left. Connor? Oh, we did get Connor switched back over. Cool. There they are. Let's go ahead and draft everybody up and throw them up here real quick. What do they have? Oh, all melee. Really don't think I need to help them. Because they've got these guys here with charge weapons apparently. And what is that? Marine armor? Cataphract. Okay. Oh, they're all good. Where do those guys come from? No, and an insulting spree. I also put a door here so that when these folks were getting hungry, I could just open the door and let them out into the wild to get food. It's nice because you don't have them tramping all over your inner base, but I don't like to use that too often because they tend to just wander off if you do that. Let's go ahead and allow all of this. What time is it? 1 o'clock. I will let them sleep through the night, but we really need to... Oh, there's the shuttle. Need to get these walls patched as soon as possible, really. Hey, Alex. Can you deliver for me? I'll let you go ahead and cremate that body real quick. Or, well, I'll let you do all the cremation first. I started to change it, but needs to be done. There we go. Now the grouches are leaving, finally. These doors also give folks an easy way, trade caravans and whatnot, to come in and out without having to go over all my traps. So win-win on this situation. Mooney, are you awake yet? Oh, let's go ahead and get the schedule. Oh, I already set up Shorty's schedule. Cool. What do we get out of that? 5, 35, and 20. Not bad at all. Hey, Mooney. Yep. I want you to work on slate walls rather than the marble walls at the moment. Let's go ahead and haul that too. Get that out of the way. Connor's working on making us some more gear. Oh, we've got another one of these, so let's throw it on the ground. Who's next? We got one for Mooney, Jack, Udo. Udo's next. Equip as a sidearm. Which that's also from the Simple Sidearms mod that allows you to carry more than just one weapon at a time. Sometimes I'll have characters who will carry a gun and some grenades, but I don't really use grenades too often. But I like having everyone to have at least an actual damaging melee weapon and something to help capture folks with in case we want to have some more recruits. Our animals look much happier now that they've actually have hay out here for them. Got this all complete, so I think that's pretty good progress on that today. We're just about complete on this here. What I'm going to do is I want to turn this little section here into another mini fridge area just for meals. And I'll put the tables and chairs and stuff up out here. That way, whenever they're hungry, they can jump in here, go straight out to a table. Lessens the amount they have to walk around and whatnot. I'm going to turn this into a little bit of a bathroom area. And this whole area is basically just going to be mostly dining stuff up here and then recreation stuff down here, including the dance ball and speakers and all that kind of stuff. So soon, hopefully next episode, if our steel and everything lasts us, we'll be able to have that dance party. But I think that's going to be where I call it for this one. Made a good amount of progress. We've got some plumbing set up, our power's doing fine, and our defenses are good. So we're in a good place at this point. But let me know in the comment section down below if you want me to switch over to Randy or stick with Cassandra. But other than that, y'all have a good one, and until next time. Alright, thanks again for watching, folks. I really hope you enjoyed it. If you did like it, go ahead and hit that like button for me. And if you want to see more, go ahead and hit subscribe. Also, any comments, suggestions, critiques, anything are welcome in the comment section below. Until next time.